So in the previous videos of this series, we discussed what it means for a planet to be in domicile. But what does it mean for a planet to be in detriment? A planet's signs of detriment are always exactly opposite its signs of domicile. In other words, detriment planets are as far away from their home as possible. The ancients would describe them as being exiled or lost. You can imagine detriment planets as being in a foreign region in which they are not familiar with the local language or customs. So yeah, exactly. So how would you feel if you're in this area that you don't know the language, you don't know the way of doing things, you don't know anyone there, you're just alone there? You may be more timid or shy. You may have to be alert more because there's a friction there. It is challenging, but the silver lining is that you would be more open to new experiences as well because there is something different or unexpected about you being in this area. So that's exactly how planets behave when they're in detriment. They are maybe more withdrawn or more internal. It is a more challenging energy, but at the same time, the silver lining is that there's something unique there, and there's something kind of different or unexpected there, which can be refreshing and innovative. Detrimented planets function less confidently and more covertly or subtly than their domicile counterparts. These are challenging placements which influence us to think and act more independently. Detrimented planets have energies which contradict commonly accepted norms and beliefs, challenging the status quo. For example, Mars is in detriment in Libra because Libra explores themes involving harmony and balance and cooperation with others, while Mars typically explores self-gain, self-interest, and self-expression, all about the self, and it's also kind of a volatile energy, while Libra is more balanced and focused on others. Mars is direct and aggressive, while Libra is diplomatic and passive. So these are very different energies that we're combining. Someone born with Mars in Libra may have a unique way of asserting themselves. They may avoid confrontation, and it may be unnatural for them to be competitive or to take a leadership role. They may fight for ideals or beliefs which differ from commonly accepted attitudes or trends. So hopefully you can kind of understand the pattern there, but each planet would have its own, way of behaving when it's in its sign of detriment. It would just behave in a way that's very out of character for that planet, if you will. So the normal traits and themes of the planet are sort of skewed. They are less confident, but also functioning in a unique way. And so you can look at the chart here and just see what placements do you have in detriment in your own chart, and how does that work for you? Is it challenging? Because oftentimes it is very challenging to have detrimented planets, but at the same time, it's something that we can work on. And once you work on these areas of your life and of your psyche, it can actually be very valuable because you have this sort of unique style in that area. You have this unique way of doing things and this unique perspective. And again, that can be great for innovation. Like geniuses, for example, can have a lot of detriment planets because they have their own, unique way of seeing the world. So detriment does have a sort of negative connotation, but it can actually be very valuable and interesting as well. And in particular, I would just say sort of anecdotally, people with a lot of detriment placements in their chart are interesting because they are unique or different, counterculture, etc. So hopefully that gives you an idea of detriment, and stick around for part 5, which will come out tomorrow, and that will be on exaltations. Thanks for watching.